Hi, my name is Steve Gutman. I've done screens for over 31 years. Put your screen on a table, line your screening up top to bottom, leave the screening a little short, and then pull it about an inch past the bottom of the frame. Take your spline and tuck it into the corner. Once you have that, hold the spline over the groove and roll straight across that bottom frame and cut off your spline. Go to the other end, roll your screen just past the framing, cut it off at the quick on the far side of the screen so that you can work with it. It gives you about an inch, 3/4 of an inch to work with. That's how wide the framing is. Again, tuck your corner, line it, center it from top to bottom, edge to edge. Make sure your screening is square. You'll end up with a good screen that way. Make sure you have your screen clip easy and available. You don't have to go searching for your parts. Makes things quicker. Now it might take you a little longer to rescreen a window than it does me because I've done them for so long. Center your screen clip, put it in. Not all windows use this parts. There's different parts go on different screens, but this is a drop-in style. It goes up in the slot on top and just drops down in the bottom slot. I'm measuring the height of the screen in the middle so it equals the corners. When I rescreen a window, I bow the screen framing out after I strip out the old screen. About 1/4 inch top to bottom on a 3x4, 3/8 of an inch to 1/2 inch on the sides, which is longer, of course. That way, when you pull the screening in, it'll be nice and tight, and it'll be the right tension, and it'll be flat and square, because what you use the tape measure to measure from the top to bottom. You measure at the corners and make sure your middle is the same distance as the in the middle as the top, the bottom, and the corners, and the same here. Watch this last part. You tuck in 1 inch, measure across the screen from one side to the other. I already know what width I want because of the size of the screen. This is actually a new screen, but rescreening a window is just the same. Measure to the middle, roll your screening to the middle. If you're not an expert, measure it right there where I just stopped halfway and make sure you did it right. Otherwise, you could pull it back out and try it again. The next step is to find a razor knife and trim off the edge of the screen. By the way, if you don't want to do this yourself and you live in the 818 or 805 area code, you can always give me a call, look me up on my website. I'd be glad to do this for you. I've done screens again 31 years, and but I know a lot of people need to do this on their own. Times are hard, and I understand, so I'm trying to show you how to do it yourself. This can be done yourself. Alright, that's pretty much it. I'm going to bow the screen for the style of window it is so it doesn't rattle from the wind. I'm going to bow it on the side edges a little bit because of the way it inserts into the frame. That way and thank you very much for seeing how to rescreen a window.